No, we won't be able to get past. No, sure, keep going.
We're doing a winner win.
I think so.
How are you doing? How you keeping?
You're from Lancashire, you were saying?
Yes, from Preston, not far from Blackpool, where there have been 2 earthquakes as a direct result of fracking, yes, and we're on the same fault line here. We moved 7 years ago to lovely Leitrim, and we're absolutely horrified that anybody in Leitrim or beyond there, political anyway, would even consider damaging the fabulous landscape and the beautiful environment that you have here. We couldn't believe how beautiful Leitrim was. We came here on holiday visiting friends twice, and on the second trip I didn't want to go home, and Leitrim has been our home for the last 7 years. It will be, as far as I'm concerned, my final resting place. I love it here, but fracking is just, it's not commensurate with the beautiful tourism and the lakes and the rivers and the farming and the agricultural area. It just isn't compatible.
Oh, wow. Now, you want that? Wow, that's scary. Oh, the poster. For the photograph. Good girl. Make sure you can see your face.
Now, everyone looking at the camera. Stop, I'll take another one. Big smiles now.
That one must be good, Jackie.
Oh, it's great, yeah. That's been my second time at it now, yeah. I bet you didn't know where the shout
The inspector here was kind of insisting that I go into the office and meet up with him and various members of the County Council, Roscommon County Council, Leitrim County Council, Waterways Ireland.
On what basis, sir?
On the basis of discussing what was going on today. Anyone can gather in a public space and you know, it's completely all right. So he wants me to come down and fill out forms and sign papers. And
sounds like intimidation to
absolutely. Well, it was ridiculous.
Putting a heavy hand on your leg.
Absolutely, it was a ridiculous situation, and it was just being intimidatory. And I explained to him, look, I know our rights, and we're allowed to gather in a public place, and it'll be a peaceful demonstration. And you know, after that, he arrived out to the house, or one of his colleagues did,
and to your home?
And they hand delivered a letter to the house discussing the fact that that day they must have delivered it that morning, but I wasn't in the house, and that day at 3:30 or something, that he wanted me to attend this meeting with himself and members of the County Council, Roscommon, because we're on the border of Roscommon and Leitrim.
On what basis, like? I mean, this is besides intimidation or...
Yeah, on the basis of that, saying I was an organiser and I had to take responsibility for what was going on today.
There's a heavy police presence here.
There is a very heavy police. There is a very heavy police presence.
Control and command units down further across the bridge.
Yeah, I mean it's totally.
And there's a rib out there, a guardian
That's
rib
right.
or whatever.
That's right. I mean it's totally over the top, you know. And anyone who's going to be on the Shannon today are Shannon users. They're boat users. They've been here before. There are people who are using the Shannon every day during the summer. So I mean, you know, it's totally ridiculous. It's an overuse of taxpayers' money at the end of the day, you know. So.
Well, I think that, you know, put the frighteners on No Fracking Ireland right from the start. And
well, that's probably it, you know.
Hello. Yeah, what's with the heavy policing here, man? You know, this is basically a family outing as such. There's ribs down there, command and control unit, a heavy avert police presence. Intimidatory, would you not say? Would you like to comment? Oh, there you go.
And I had to stick all these.
5 councils.
Hello.
Yeah, JJ, you Leia's son, and you and your friend Morgan there, you made up the banner, yeah?
Yeah, we made it up.
Yeah, it's got class, man, yeah. All right then, JJ, thanks now.
We knocked out the frackers.
Huh?
We knocked out the frackers like it says on the sign.
Yeah, I heard you saying this morning, you know, Frankenstein, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Richard Moorman will be if he gets through with it.
What's that again?
That's what Richard Moorman will be if he gets through with it. Frankenstein.
Yeah. Oh, you know the guy. You're pretty well chinned up, JJ. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks now. Thanks, JJ. Thanks now.
I'll just say that again. Outside here are going to say, "Hey, Mr. Rabbit, can't you hear?" And you guys on the shore are going to respond, "We don't want no fracking here." Hey, Mr. Rabbit, can't you hear?
We don't want no fracking here!
Hey, Mr. Rabbit, can't you hear?
We don't want no fracking here!
Hey, Mr. Rabbit, can't you hear?
We don't want no fracking here! Rabbit, can you hear? We don't want no fracking here! Hey, come here,
I'm Terence Conway. I'm from the Shell to Sea campaign, and I'd like to give you a little bit of advice for what it's worth. You decide. As we have seen with the Cork, every government department bent over backwards to facilitate Shell, the multinationals. You can expect the same here. Now, I've heard it from a fair few sources that people have great faith in the EPA. Well, if you have faith in the EPA, I feel sorry for you. Because, judging by the record of every government department to date, they will let you down. Now, fracking is actually an awful lot worse than what they're doing down at us. It's one hell of a lot worse. And at the last general election, there was a bit of fracking done in Ireland. There was the Fianna Fáil party were fracked, and the so-called Green Party as well were fracked. Now, when I'm speaking of both parties or any party, I'm not speaking about the ordinary member of the party. I'm speaking about those at the top. Now, what needs to be done next is this sign here beside me. we need, as a country, to make sure that both of these, Fine Gael and Labour, are well and truly fracked. Because, as you know, Fine Gael is led by, sad to say, a Mayo man in the Kinney, and then you have the Rabbit. And judging by their actions in opposition and in government, they're every bit as dirty as Fianna Fáil. And when I speak about every government department, I include An Bord Pleanála in that. An Bord Pleanála facilitated Shell in every way possible. And as part of the crack that went on, they have tried to legitimise bribery, which I'm certain they will do with the fracking as well. We've already seen, I think it's in Leitrim here, where they gave, Tamboran gave 20,000, I understand, to some group to build a hotel. That's a form of bribery, in my mind. It's what, there will be a lot more of that. So, my advice to you is, do not, absolutely not let them in. Regardless of any government department, because the level of corruption in this country is off the scale. So, that's all. So.
All right, sir. Right.
Why are you sending all these letters?
To tell them to ban fracking in the county. Shout out the county as you go. Which one is it?
Limerick City and County Council.
Yeah, good boy.
Okay.
They have to leave the country.
Which one is that? Shout it out.
Leitrim County Council.
And the last one, Jay.
Clare County Council.
Good, well done.
Well done.
Yeah.